Okay, so now the real issue we have here with this HP Officejet 4500 wireless and all the J4580 I've had trouble is printing Avery labels and printing the Avery 8164 label. Now I was using a Microsoft Publisher, and when I print on normal paper, plain paper, you can see the margins match what's in the print preview. Now what they asked me to do, they didn't really know which paper to select, that kind of thing, and so I called Avery and they said to select the HP photo paper matte. Okay, so what I've got here is also they asked me to rebuild the labels in Microsoft Word, which I did. Took many hours, several hours, because it's all manual. So I did manage to rebuild it in Microsoft Word. This is Microsoft Word here, 2003, and what I have here. Okay, so when I printed in on plain paper, and the labels, you can see the margins match, they come out correctly. However, when I go to print with labels, then the margin doesn't, and I'll show you how that is. Okay, so now we're gonna print. I'm gonna load this Avery Labels into the cartridge face down, lined up just right. Everything's lined up just right, and I'll do a print. Okay, and let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see, it is printing at the very top. It is not matching what's in the print screen. Okay, so this is our problem. The print screen shows that the margin is correct, and if I print on plain paper, as you can see right here, it's plain paper, the margin is correct. But when I go to print the labels, now you can see the margin is not lining up correctly. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bypass the software completely, and we're going to just use the printer. So I'm going to put these labels face down on the screen, lined up in the corner, just like it would if it were printing from the label. So there's no question of margin adjustment. So it's right there in the corner, lined up for leather, everything. Now I'll load the labels face down again, very carefully. Let's make sure it's all smooth. Okay, we'll load it very carefully, right there, over to the edge. Everything is there. And now what we'll do is we'll do a color copy right from the screen. Okay, and let's see what can happen if the problem is actually the software. If it's for some reason the rollers inside or something are not lining up properly. But as you can see, these margins are starting at the top and not at the correct place. Okay, I'll be gosh darn. Okay, now it works in the color copy. Haha. Okay, it did work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to line up the labels on the top of the screen from the glass so that it can get it straight from the glass. And then we're going to very carefully load the labels in the printer. Okay, very nicely. And then we're going to select color copy and print from the screen. Okay, again it's working. All right. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to load the labels and try to get this thing to work. Right. Okay. There. Now you see what's happened? It's printed from the very top and not from the normal place, even though it's okay. You see what's happened here? Two of them printed correctly, but now this third one has printed at the very top. And look at, if you look inside the screen, everything is lined up correctly here. It doesn't make any sense at all. Please let your research people come to try to figure out why these margins are wandering, not only for the software, but also for just the printer itself. Thank you. Hi, what we've got here is problems with HP printer HP Officejet 4500 wireless. They had promised to send me a XL color cartridge, a 901. Now I received this package here from FedEx from HP Distribution Center, okay? And this is what I have got. A 901 normal, not an XL. So this is number one, what has to be resolved. I need to get a 901